Hi, we are talking about packaging and different types of packaging today. So let's talk about each one of them in detail. Here's the videos coming for you. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about PE packaging. PE, polyethylene. In simple words, plastic covers. If you are in the business of either agri commodities or for any products for that matter, deciding the right packaging and working on packaging based on your customers' demands or inputs is where you actually start deciding as to how do you solve the requirements of packaging, right? We all know that packaging can be PP packaging, PP bags, which PP stands for polypropylene. It could be plastic covers, which is PE, polyethylene. Plastic covers might be say 1 kg, 2 kg, 5 kg. I think you can go up to about 10 kgs, right? There could be BOPP bags, there could be jute bags, there could be master bags, there could be carton boxes. So there is a lot of options when it comes to packaging, right? And choosing the right one is very, very crucial for your business. In a lot of context, when we say get into products which might be non-food or food, plastic packaging is one of the packaging which is very, very widely used, especially for retail products, right? When it comes to bulk, like say 15 kg, 30 kg or anything above 15 kg, normally the packaging has to be very, very strong. So PE is not the option, right? But when it comes to retail packaging, it's majority of the times is PE. Now what do we understand and what we have to learn in PE is what I'm going to speak about today. Let's take an example of rice as a product, to understand better. What we need to understand here in this context of rice is that the rice gets packed at a rice mill, right? If you are packaging at a designated warehouse which you have of your own, or if you are having a separate space for this, there's a lot that you can do there. But if you're packaging rice at the rice mill, you should understand that the mill is there to do bulk volumes. So a miller is not very keen on doing small packaging, like say a 1 kg, 2 kg or a 5 kg, unless he has an automatic packing line which does it much faster, right? So a miller will not be very keen on doing your plastic packing, which is small retail packing. About this, also what happens is the plastic packaging needs sealing on the top, right? So it is not something like stitching in a normal PP or a BOPP case, right? Stitching machines are easily available. If it has to be sealed, then you need a sealing machine, which could be handheld sealing machine. It could be a sealing machine altogether, or it could be an automated line. But then how are you going to seal? Are you going to manually seal it? Which means you have already a plastic cover which has one side open, where you fill the product and then seal it? Or is it the packaging, the plastic is in the form of a roll, so you have to have a machine to which you attach a roll. The roll then goes into a line which gets it together, seals it, packages it, weighs it, and then gives it to you for final packing, right? So there are a lot of things like this that we have to take into consideration. So rice was one kind of example. You are either into any other kind of food or non-food. Manufacturing place is actually about bulk packing. So either you have to have a very big quantity, then it makes sense to employ a big team or an automated packing machine. Otherwise, then your chances becomes very, very low of finding millers or factories who can help you in this, right? In my experience, my friends, when I started rice exports in 2016, I did take up a lot of orders from customers in Singapore for 5 kg plastic packing for rice. I, to an extent, also solved it, but the challenges that you face in plastic packing, in an example of rice, is that in a particular container there could be about 23 to 24 tons of rice, right? Which means what will happen actually is that handling is a very big problem. People are used to carry a bag and throw the bag, right? Because when you are handling about 1000 packets or 5000 packets, there used to be about 4800 packs of 5 kg rice that used to go in a container. We used to load about 24 tons of rice 5 kg packs in a container. So normally the laborers are used to picking up a rice and throwing it into the container or within the rice mill, and then it goes to Chennai, and in Chennai from the truck again it has to be thrown into a unloaded and then loaded back into a container again. The throwing of the bags happen. When the container reaches Singapore, again it is unloaded from the container, again the same process happens, and then the importer again then supplies to supermarkets, right? There again the handling happens, right? So this multiple handlings, I used to face a lot of challenges. I used to get complaints over complaints saying that you have not used a strong packaging, all the packets are tearing. When the container reached, 20% of the packs are already damaged and broken. When we further supply to supermarkets and hypermarkets, again it is leading into a few breakages. All the rice is falling on the floor, and this has become a very big mess, right? So it is very, very important to choose the right material. We call it microns, right? What is the gauge or the thickness of a packaging material? It is gauged in microns. What kind of microns are you going to use? What is the product? You will have to very particularly discuss this with your packaging manufacturer or packaging supplier. Also, what you have to do is that this packaging, sometimes it happens that it is one side open, the other side is sealed. Sometimes packaging has it is manufactured in such a way that it is already has a seal at the back, and then there is one side which is open. So either the top seal which you seal after filling the product opens up, or the other seals open up. Basically that is what leads into a lot of damages. And so how are you going to decide which kind of packaging to use? Now, after you have packed the product, normally what happens is you don't directly load that 5 kg packs into a truck or into a container. This 5 kg packs has to be further packed into a master bag or a master carton, right? It could be a master bag, which is again a 25 kg or a 30 kg bag, right? The 5 kg bags, say 5 into 5, 25 kg, right? So 5 units can go into a 25 kg bag, or 6 units can go into a master bag. Or it could be a carton. So it could go into a carton where it is packed in carton boxes, and the carton box is further sealed, right? So this has to be decided based on the customer requirement. This has to be decided based on the costing that is working out to be. So based on all these factors, you have to plan for a master bag for this. Master bag is normally, if it's a bag, then it's going to be a normal PP bag. What would the PE bags cost you? When we used to do rice exports, for a 5 kg rice pouch of plastic of PE, it used to cost us roughly around 15 to 16 rupees per pouch. When we started off, we used to pay about 8 to 9 rupees, but then majority of the packs were just breaking, Then we tried to increase the thickness of the thickness and elasticity of the 5 kg pack, and finally we ended up actually incurring costs like about 16 to 17 rupees per pouch, right? So 17 rupees divided by 5 kgs of rice, right? So then you will come to know as to how much is it going to be per kg. So I'm quickly going to take my calculator. I'm going to do 17 rupees divided by 5. So it used to cost about 3.4 rupees per kg is your PE bag cost. On top of this, you had to pack it in master bags, right? So the master bags would roughly cost about 12 rupees. 12 rupees divided by, there used to be 25 kgs because there used to be 5 units of 5 kg, right? So you can divide 12 by 25. So that's about 48 paise, right? So roughly about 4 rupees per kg would come up to your would be your packaging cost itself, right? So that's so, which means you can't pack a 5 kg, say for example for a low value rice product, for example say Swarna or IR64. In turn, if you are packing Sona Masuri, Kolam, RNR, a high value product, Gobindbhog rice, high value rice or high value products, you can incur this kind of cost and you can absorb this cost and add on this cost into your costing of the product, final product. So my friends, this is all about PE plastic packing. I hope you have liked this video, right from how you have to choose the material and to the quantity that can go into a packaging, the master packing, the handling issues. Then it comes to printing on the bags, multicolor versus 2 color versus 1 color, cylinders are required, you have to incur cylinder cost as well. And then there is minimum order quantity. If you want just 1000 packs, no, majority of the printers cannot actually print, they need a minimum order. When I used to do it in 2016, I used to find printers who could say that okay, I can print 10,000 packs for you, but if you want only 5,000, you take 5,000 now and then you take 5,000 in the next shipment, might be you will have continuous shipment, right? So thank you so much my friends. I would urge you, if you like the content that we share, please subscribe to us. Also subscribe to get our series of videos that we post after this. So if you subscribe, you'll get an update of continuous videos that we keep posting. Thank you so much friends. See you again in the next video. Thank you. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this topic on PE bags, polyethylene bags, plastic pouch that we discussed, right? There are more videos coming on the topic of packaging like PP bags, BOPP bags, jute bags, master bags, how to pack in a master bags, whether it has to be bags or cartons. So we will talk more in detail, but thank you so much for being there until now. Please wait for more content on bags to come. Thank you.